This looks like a unique clip, right? Sparc Mac Pking with full deck, full Vesta, and the Bandos God Sword for the spec. Now let me tell you guys, this BGS came on my bank for one reason and one reason only. That was to successfully KO someone with the Bandos God Sword spec, hitting a 700 or more. I know what you're thinking, and quite simply, it probably won't happen. But when it does, it's going to be epically juicified. Well, what I'm trying to say is it would be pretty sick. I'm sure you guys would agree with that. The Bandos God Sword sucks. Donkey dick. What the fuck was that, little Willis?
Here's the Bandos God Sword's fault. Here's the Bandos God Sword's fault. I'm going to kill him when I get my hands on that little thing. I'm going to rip him apart and dismantle the son of a bitch.
It's absolutely fine because in the process I lost my Fire Cape, my Zerkring Eye. May I go on? The things we do for you guys, man. In other news, what's up guys? How's everyone been doing? I've been questing away, and let me tell you, it's not on the pier, it's been on my main. Just recently I've completed Regicide, Roving Elves, quests that should have been done a long ass time ago. It's like a deja vu for me. I've already done all of these on my main, Sparc Mac 1. But wait a second, what happened to Sparc Mac 1? He got banned, guys. How should I put this? In a nutshell, he was banned. Well, I was banned because I abused something called the Easter glitch, which was back a few years ago. Hey, you know what? I might as well reminisce about the bad times and explain to you guys what actually went down during the Easter glitch. Back in Bounty Hunter and PvP, our drops were based off of the amount of EP that you had, and there was also DP, which meant drop potential. So if you died for Bank in Bounty Hunter or PvP, you would have high DP. And this was definitely a good thing. It would make your drops good. And you could kill a friend risking 26k. And you could get drops like a Dragon Full Helm or a Dragon Fire Shield. By the way, it's not a good thing that you died for Bank. I'm just saying if you had high DP, it would increase your chances of better drops. Before I explain this, guys, I'm not some player that goes around trying to exploit bugs. Or anything for that matter. I was pretty much at the wrong place at the wrong time. My friend Ethan, I don't know if he's around anymore, but he's like, yo Tim, you gotta come and try this out, man, it's so sick. It's like, yeah. I was like, oh yes, I better take advantage of this while it's still around. So I did end up going and abusing the glitch, and as you guys know, it bit me in the ass pretty hard. This was when Bounty Hunter creators were temporarily taken out, so it was getting pretty boring and repetitive. We're all waiting for Bounty Hunter to come back or the replacement of it, and as we know it now, it wasn't that great. Looking it over, I'd rather have Bounty Hunter creators rather than the Bounty Hunter after Bounty Hunter creators. Man, we've gone through so many different cycles. So in a nutshell, people would take their terror birds or summoning creatures that would hold beasts of burdens, and you'd fill it up, and you'd die in free to play. But when you died, your summoning, you wouldn't lose what was in your summoning pouch. So you had, for example, I don't remember how much it was exactly, but I think it was 900k. In return, myself and many others were killing ourselves, suiciding, and getting a shitload of DP. Well, basically the drop potential was farmed and free to play. You would have people kill you while you had your terror bird or whatever filled up, and you know, the game thought that you're losing what was in your terror bird, but you were actually keeping it, so you could die 10-20 times and then go to a member's world and kill your friend for a 26k trick over and over again and get non-stop drops. Here is a prime example of why many of us hated PvP. We didn't hate PvP, we just didn't like the way that the drop system was set up. In other words, I felt that you deserved what you killed someone for. So if you kill someone, so I'm about to kill this guy, I'm about to Ninja Turtle him very sneaky behind that tree, and we killed him. What is the loot? Come on, what is the loot? We just lost like 50 mil, right click. Mystic Glove. Damn it, Jagex, where's my loot? How can your systems even process a Mystic Glove out of that drop? I have no idea. So guys, that's a prime example of what PvP was like. There may have been some shitty things, arguably, that Jagex had put into the game since then, but I would definitely say, and it's safe to say, that the wilderness and free trade and staking, it's nice, and in all honesty, it's the players that ruin the wilderness, because you know, we have a choice to use stuff that Jagex give us in this game, and there's always going to be those chosen peoples that are going to go for it and just not even give a shit. It just ruins it for everyone else. With that said, guys, I'll leave you with this question. If you had the money to stock up and hoard any item in RuneScape, what item or items would that be? Be creative and you just might be a lucky winner. Man, back then I had no idea that Blue Party would peak at about 4 billion. 4 billion. Whew. It's a lot of money.